Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And I hope you can hear me because I got my microphone way down over by my speaker, and I'll explain why. That's if you're able to hear me. What I'm doing is, let me tell you my setup first. I'm using my SDR Play 1, my G5RB antenna. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm listening to digital data on one of the ham bands. And specifically, I believe this is, I'll have to look. I'll have to show you in a minute what type of data this is. And there are many modes that amateur operators use now. When the conditions are poor, these data modes can get through. And so I've selected one on one frequency. This is on 20 meters. And let me show you what I can do with this. I'll have to turn the audio back on. Does it actually show you it in action? And by the way, I'm running SDR Uno. Let's go to this one. Go to this program. Okay. The other program that just flashed up for a minute, and I'll go back to it, this right here, this program is called Grid Tracker, and it's for tracking communications, data communications, that is from amateur radio operators throughout the world. And this is another tool that one can use to find out how band conditions are. Specifically in the amateur radio bands, but also in bands, international broadcast bands near those amateur radio bands. And I found this program via an email that was sent to me about a week ago, and I looked at the manual and I go, I don't think I can ever get this working, and I'll tell you why. And it's not working perfectly, that's for sure. So let's minimize that. Here's the other program that has to be working to capture that data that you heard off of my radio and decode it and provide this. I'm trying to point with my finger. Oh gosh, what a dummy. This data here. And then this data magically is sent over to the other program that will take the data coming from here, which has signal strength, it has frequency, it has the message it's sent, and who sent it, all kinds of information. That's sent over to this program, and this program decodes that data and presents it in a couple of different ways. The ideal one is this map, and then it plots those recordings that it heard, transmissions that it heard. And down here is a legend, and the green little squares are for somebody calling CQ, CQ, CQ. And then these squares here is, that would be, what is that? It's kind of purple. That's neat. I don't see purple on the legend. I wonder what that should be. Looks like it's purple to me. I'm not sure. And then when you hover over one of these, it gives you the data that came from that radio. So the operator on this particular one was W4CHI, and it looks like he's in North Carolina someplace. And the last message was, it looked like he was trying to contact a couple people, or one person. And the time was 4 minutes. I don't know if that's 4 minutes ago or the length. Let's try another one. Now, I see it's going there. Now, this is my location and my call sign, KE4GSK, and I can only receive on these bands except the 10-meter band, and that's what I want to use this to monitor, the 10-meter band. And right now I'm just monitoring the 40-meter band, because it's more active and more likely that I'll receive messages. I guess there is a period of time at which it clears the data. And since I have turned off the audio out of SDR Uno, it's not getting any new data. And then there's a whole bunch of options over here. I mean, this is a pretty cool program. Somebody worked a long time on this program. And it's not just the United States. You can zoom out. Here we go, I went too far. And that means that you could see communications throughout the United States. I mean, throughout the world. So you could see communications between United States and Europe or whatever. Not too good this time of morning, but still, it's an indicator, and it's another tool you can use to find out if the bands are open. So let's go back, and I'll turn it back on. I hope you can hear me, because I am a long ways from the microphone, and the microphone is pointing towards the speaker, because I don't have a direct connection. Now, this program suggests that you use that VB cables, virtual cables, or whatever it's called, and make the interconnection inside your computer from the speaker output into the other program. And I haven't done that. I'm very surprised that I even got this working. All right. So what I meant to say is, the way I've got it configured, I got the output from SDR Uno going to a speaker, and then I got my microphone over there by the speaker pointing to the speaker. And it's actually working. I mean, the ambient noise is not killing it. And that's another beauty about using these digital modes, is they're kind of self-correcting, even though there's a lot of data there. I mean, a lot of RF noise. It digs out the signals. Amazing. And this is on HF, shortwave. Let's go back, and I'll shut up. Probably couldn't hear me anyway. And I'll turn mute off. That's the data. That's what it sounds like. And this is just one mode. Now let's go back to this program and see what it's doing. So here's where it's, just got some more. So here's where it's recording what it heard and decoding. Even with me talking on it. The last entries are on the bottom. There's a new one right there. And then this data is magically sent over to the other program, this one. And you get to hear some new plots now. It's interesting, so yesterday I was getting audio from Michigan, and I'm getting data from again today. Must be like a tunnel from Florida to Michigan. So this program is Grid Tracker, and you must have one of two other programs. Either this other program is WSJQ-S, or there's another one, PSK Recorder. Now if I go back to the other program, this has a whole bunch of modes, a whole bunch of features. I just touched on the ones that I needed to get working, but here it will decode, mode. There's all the modes that will decode. Right now it's decoding FT8, and that's probably the most popular among hands right now. And it will connect to like hundreds of radios and control the radios directly and get the audio from the radios directly or indirectly depending on the radio. But I did not see, in settings and radio. Here are all the radios that will work with. Unfortunately, my SDR Play 1 is not one of them. Maybe one of these other ones is compatible. I tried a couple and I couldn't get it to work. I tried my Icon. My Icon 1500. I tried that, but there it is. I tried that and I hooked that radio up, but it said it didn't see it, so I had something wrong there. But anyway, so I'm using a crude method of speaker to microphone, and it's working. Working pretty well, even above my talking, which maybe you can't hear me because we got the microphone turned away. But anyway, I wanted to show you just, let me turn this down. This is just another tool or tools that you can use to monitor the bands and how active they are and whether they're coming in or not. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you have please have a great day. What am I trying to say here? Bye-bye.